Hola, buenos dias, Costa Rica. So I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd touch base because some of you were asking. And so today is October 30th, the day before Halloween. And so I'm taking advantage of the beautiful sunshine this morning, like most mornings here. It's beautiful even during rainy season. So just sitting in the pool talking to you. And yeah, in the afternoon, then the clouds move in, and usually we get some thunder showers, as I've mentioned in the past. And it's fairly severe at this time of year. There's some, it's not too bad here around Atenas, actually. There are areas in Costa Rica that are much, much worse than here, much more wet. So anyway, I just thought that maybe I'd do, wasn't sure what I'd be talking about, but some people are asking me if I regret my move. It's been 4 months now that we've moved to Costa Rica. And I thought I'd give you a list of the things that I miss from Canada. And some of those, obviously, you know, the most obvious is family, right? I have a couple daughters. My wife has a couple of sons, and we miss our kids. And I have 3 grandchildren as well. It was one of them. My oldest grandchild was his birthday yesterday. He's 12 years old, and so I talked to him. I mean, he doesn't live close to where I used to live. He's in Norton, BC. And so I probably would have just done a video call, but still, you know, the feeling of proximity and knowing that you can hop in a car and go see family is always playing on your mind a little bit. Here, I mean, I'm half an hour from the airport or so, and so I could always hop in a plane fairly quickly if need be. And amazingly enough, I'm the same distance in terms of hours from I was before in BC to my dad in Sherbrooke. And so, you know, Canada's a big country, obviously, and so it's just as quick flying from here, San Jose Airport, than it was from Vancouver. So anyway, another thing that I miss is the simplicity of banking. Here, I mean, it's particularly when you don't have your residency here, it's a little bit more difficult, and things take time. You know, just opening a bank account, thankfully, you know, I have a great realtor here. If you're ever coming to Costa Rica in the Atenas region, I strongly recommend Andrew Partain from Remax. So yeah, the simplicity of banking, it's different here. Difficult also to transfer funds from Canada to Costa Rica. They're cracking down big time here on money laundering, and so for that reason, you know, trying to get money here is not easy. I also miss, you know, I was a hunter for many years, and I miss fall. Fall season in Canada was my favorite. And here, well, as you can see, you have 2 seasons, right? You have the rainy season and you have the dry season. And I absolutely love the rainy season here. The rain in the afternoon cools things off, and it's extremely nice. To be honest with you, I'm always in shorts, in t-shirts, and most times I don't even wear a t-shirt. So also something stupid perhaps, but the grass you see behind me, you know, there's grassy area. The grass here is very coarse, and it has to be. I mean, it's the jungle, right? And so you don't have that fine grass that we found in Canada. And so I miss that a little bit as well. And the dogs miss it too. I mean, they don't like the feeling on their paws, believe it or not. I also miss the wide roads. Now, near big cities like San Jose, the roads are perfectly fine. But when you get to small towns, it's very narrow, very windy. The ditches are deep for the water runoff and so on. Now, let's switch to what I don't miss from Canada, because there are things I don't miss. And first and foremost, and I try to stay away from it on social media as much as possible, politics of division. I don't think I need to expand on that. We know who does that, both in Canada and in the US. I can't stand that, and I'm glad that I'm in Costa Rica trying to stay away from that. I also don't miss the heavy part of winter. I do miss the light snow, going for a walk with the dogs, you know, when it's just a light snow, but the heavy winter, the shoveling, the slippery roads, driving over to Coquihalla and things like that, I don't miss that one bit. I don't miss the wildfires either, and the smoke the smoky summers. Here it's clear all the time, so you don't feel that. I don't miss the price of food. It was getting to the point where things were tripling in just a few months. You know, something as simple as eggs, for example. Here they're cheap, dirt cheap for farm fresh eggs. Amazingly enough, I spent most of my life around hockey. I don't miss it. I engaged yesterday and today a little bit about hockey topics, and I had some PTSD coming back from some of the replies that I was getting. No, I'm exaggerating. It's not that bad, but I don't miss the know-it-alls. I don't miss the debates, the discussion about hockey. I still follow the Canadians from afar, but I haven't watched a single minute of hockey since I moved here, and I don't miss it. What I do love about Costa Rica is the climate, of course. You know, the rainy season I absolutely love. Now it might get a little warmer in the dry season, I'll see. You know, having this gem of a pool here behind me, it's not big, it's just a little dipping pool, but it's enough to cool off. I feel completely comfortable now. I also love the people. This cannot be emphasized enough. I mean, there is no trying to outdo one another. And the people here are so kind. I'll never forget in February when we had a flat tire in Guanacaste, and 3 different Ticos stopped by to help me out to change a tire. And I was starting to jack up the vehicle and put the spare on and so on, and 3 of them stopped to help me out, and one of them had a pump and showed me a little bit down the road there was a tire shop, so I didn't have to change a tire or anything. He just pumped it. I tried to pay him, not a chance. There's no way. People help each other. They're friendly. They talk to each other. Hola is your favorite saying. Pura vida, close second, if not first. People are so friendly around here. I absolutely love the coffee. I love a good coffee in the morning, but here the coffee is close to none. I like the thunderstorms, believe it or not. I used to like them when I lived in Quebec when I was younger, but since living in BC and seeing the devastation that can come from lightning, I had learned to hate thunderstorms and fear them for that reason, people losing their homes and so on. And also for the smoky season, the reason I mentioned before. But here, I absolutely love thunderstorms again. They're spectacular. I love fresh fruit and veggie. I wasn't a pineapple fan, but here I eat it every day. You know, there's something to be said about fruit growing and maturing on vines, as opposed to being picked early to allow for time for shipping, long time for shipping and reaching our grocery stores in Canada, right? So here, they ripen on the vines and or on the trees, and the flavor is completely different and so good. Costa Rica also triggered my inspiration for writing. Now I've been writing on my blog on grandpa.ca every single day, and my desire for doing photography, I explored that. I'm buying a new lens now to take some close-up pictures, and also I'm planning on starting to learn guitar again. So as far as inspiration is concerned, you know, this is a perfect place to start that. I love the fact also next weekend you guys are changing time. We're not changing time here, and so I absolutely hated, you know, the daylight saving times and changing back and forth twice a year. I don't do that here. And last and foremost, I love Pura Vida. It's not just a saying, it's a way of life. It's something that you feel here through the people, through the lifestyle. You know what? Someone's late, Pura Vida. You know, you're delayed in traffic, Pura Vida. I'll get there when I get there. You know, it's almost like Hakuna Matata, if I can relate to something similar. And last but not least, people ask, well, what was wrong with Canada? I get that asked quite a bit here. What was wrong with Canada? Why did you move? It's such a beautiful country. Absolutely, it's a beautiful country. I love Canada. But it's not as much about what was wrong with Canada, but what's right with Costa Rica. So think about it. Till next time, Pura Vida.